just in. There are no chickens left in Texas. They are all gone. They've all been sacrificed by the Dallas Cowboy fans because they're in total meltdown about Micah Parsons wearing a Philly 76ers jersey. I love it. We got them right where we want them.
You want a war? You're going to get one.
What was that? He had enough time for one more play.
They had an opportunity to win that game at the end.
But the referee screwed us. The brother screwed us.
I'm upset, but
the brother screwed us.
At least they fought back and tried.
Only Cowboys game.
You
The
literally.
brother screwed us. The brother screwed us. He had one man opportunity for one more play.
Dallas still stinks. Yo, by the way, Kick Dingbat here, and I hope everybody's having a great day. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're hanging in there. I want to thank the Dallas Cowboy fans for the last 24 hours. It has been nothing but amusing watching you guys melt down by us talking about Micah Parsons. You absolutely have to love it. Philly 501, Mark Holmes 0. Now, we've got a lot to talk about today. We definitely do. We got the schedule upcoming. We got Eagles making roster moves. Still, 4 roster spots left on this team. What are they going to do with it? And who's going to start at right guard? But before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and you like the content, make sure you hit that like button. More importantly, make sure you subscribe to the most censored, the most throttled, pause, Eagles content creator in all of the internet. And if you've been subscribed for a while, I just want to thank you guys so much for all the support you give to me. It truly means a lot. Even you trolls who have been hating me, you Dallas Cowboy fan trolls who have been hating me the last 24 hours, thank you so much for your support and coming on and watching. Now, we do got a little bit of breaking news we got to talk about. The Eagles have waived Andre Chichara. Can never say his name. I'm not even going to try. Now, what makes this interesting is this. With Chichara's release, the Eagles currently have 86 players on a 90-man roster. So we have 4 available spots still to go. What is Howie Roseman going to do with those spots? I think Howie's got a few moves up his sleeves, and obviously this roster has room to do whatever he wants, so we will see. It should be really, really interesting. Now, I gotta say, I put that video out yesterday talking about Micah Parsons will be a future Eagle. I never said the Eagles are going to try to trade for him. I never said he was requesting a trade. I never said the Eagles would trade for him. I said, matter of fact, in the video, I said that would never happen. I never said, that he was going to be playing with the Eagles next year. What I said was, someday soon, he is going to be an Eagle. The guy obviously bleeds green. He obviously loves the Eagles. He loves the Sixers, the Phillies, and the Flyers. He can't help it. It's in his heart. You're born into this, baby. You're born into it. That's why when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, he was rooting for us. That's why he's rooting for the Sixers, the Flyers, the Eagles, the Phillies. It's just the way it is. I think he will at some point be a Philadelphia Eagle. It may not be for a few years. Fully admit that. But he definitely loves the Eagles and Philly. The city of Philly he loves. And it's just so funny to me watching the meltdowns, right? I mean, check this out. Check this out. All right, this is Mark Holmes' last several videos. Micah Parsons should request a trade to the Eagles. He has gone from denying to now he wants to trade Micah Parsons to the Eagles. Micah Parsons has a Cowboys fan seeing red. Philly 500, you crossed the line. You want the heat, now you got the heat. But he spelled it, as he said, you want the heat, you got the heat. It's want, Mark, want the heat. But I do want that heat. And right now it's Philly 501, Mark Holmes 0. Then he's got Micah Parsons wearing a Philly jersey. wants to be an Eagle, they say. Power rankings have the Eagles first. Eagle fans put a bounty on my head. These are his last 6 videos. All Eagles. You cannot tell me that we don't have a giant piece of real estate, oceanfront property in Mark Holmes' head. And many Cowboy fans' heads. I saw one Cowboy fan, he had as a bounty on him. I saw one in Mark's comments saying that they were going to do whatever they can to shut down my channel, to get me shut down, because I put a video trolling them on Micah Parsons. Come on. It was a troll job. You know that. You know we have to. See, in my day, we would call it busting balls. And we were busting Cowboys' balls. And they can't take it. I see Cowboy fans posting picture of Micah Parsons on Twitter saying, I'm getting a little tired of this crap. They're getting frustrated. And they're definitely 100,000% worried. And they know in their hearts that we're right. They know in their hearts Micah Parsons would love to be a Philadelphia Eagle over a Dallas Cowboy. I'm not saying that he's going to get traded. Dallas would never trade him. I'm not saying that he's going to be there next year. I'm saying someday he'll be an Eagle. He's going to be a future Eagle. He obviously loves Philly. He would love to play with us. I mean, the guy rooted for a Super Bowl. I would never, ever, ever, ever root for the Cowboys in a Super Bowl. I don't care that they represent the NFC East. It would never happen. And if I was a player, I wouldn't be rooting for my division rivals. But hey, that's just me. But I just think it is absolutely... You want to know how you get under the Cowboys' skins most of all? You know how you bother them? Talk about Micah Parsons being Eagle. It's complete meltdown. They got no chickens. Where are the chickens? Where are the chickens? I see Chick-fil-A shut down. Kentucky Fried Chicken shut down. All these places are getting shut down because they got no chickens in Texas. They've been sacrificing them all. You know, Mark Holmes, this is the truth. Mark Holmes actually has a chicken farm. He actually has a real-life chicken farm. He's like Gus Fring in Breaking Bad. He's got his own chicken farm, and that's where he goes and he makes all his sacrifices. You don't think a guy walking around with a Joe Buddha, right, carrying around, putting it on a stupid table, player, you go get an autograph signing. Can you imagine you're a player, you're getting an autograph signing, and there's stupid dolls in your face? Of course, if you got a doll like that and you're bringing it around, you better believe that guy's sacrificing chickens. It's definitely happened. Satanic star, sacrificing of chickens, voodoo doll. You figure it out. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, and I enjoy it, man. Cowboy fans, total meltdown. I can't wait to see Micah Parsons wearing an Eagles jersey. That'll be the best. And you know it's true. Deep down inside, I don't care what anybody says. I'm not lying. I'm not joking. I think he wants to be an Eagle. I think at some point he will be an Eagle in the future. I don't think it'll be next year, but I think he really does. I really think he does want bleed green. I think he loves the city of Philly. I think he would love to come home and play. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, unless you're a Cowboys fan. But you know what? We will see how things turn out. But obviously, Micah Parsons, he bleeds green. Now, we do have the schedules coming out, I believe, Thursday, May 11th. I actually am going to try to come home, and I'm probably going to be live for that. I'm going to look to get some guests to come on during the stream, talk about the schedule, what they like, what they don't like in the schedule. It's going to be interesting. But the Eagles schedule, the NFL schedule will be out. It will be out, on Thursday, and it's going to be very, very interesting. Adam Schefter said this: among some of the changes to the schedule this season, the NFL will have a Black Friday game for the first time ever. I absolutely, 100%, absolutely hate that. I hate it. I think it sucks. The day after Thanksgiving, you're going to play a football game? People got things to do. I got to put up Christmas lights. I got things to do. You know, now we have to watch. Hopefully the Eagles don't play on Black Friday. I know there's a lot of rumors that it's going to be Eagles-Giants the day after Thanksgiving. I hope not. I'm hoping that the Eagles aren't going to play on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. Christmas Eve's on Sunday this year. But he said there will be a Black Friday game this year, first time ever. Games don't necessarily, quote, belong to networks anymore. All games are free agents. That's stupid. Teams can be on Thursday Night Football twice. Oh, God. It's bad enough they've oversaturated Thursday games. I don't like the Thursday games either, I'm going to tell you. I think Thursday should be Thanksgiving Day. Now, if you wanted to add one extra Thanksgiving Day that any team each year gets to choose, gets to host, I'm good with that. But this every week that you have Thursday games, I don't think it's that compelling. I think it waters down the product. Just my opinion. The Thursday games for the most part they stink. They stink, and I think there's something about waking up on Thanksgiving, watching Detroit play, and then watching Dallas play, and then if you want to add a third game, fine. But to me, I don't like the Thursday games already. So now we're getting a Thursday game. Now we're getting a Friday game. I don't know. I don't like it, Then the last thing they're saying is not all teams are guaranteed to have a primetime spot. I thought that was always the way it was. I didn't realize it was. I guess because of the Thursday games, everybody plays on Thursday, I guess. But who cares? I don't care about that. But anyways, the schedule does come out on Thursday. I should be live for that, so come hang out with me, and we'll discuss the schedule. Now, if you say to me, Philly, who would you like to play? Who would you like to play first week one? If you had any choice, I got to tell you, I honestly, if I had to choose week one who to play, I want to play Kansas City. I want to play Kansas City because it's in Kansas City, and when you look here at the Eagles' home and away opponents, I think Kansas City is the toughest game on the schedule. It's the toughest game. So, if we could go to Kansas City week one, while they're still celebrating their Super Bowl and all that crap, and we get to see that crap, we come out, we beat them week one, we're off to a great start. If you lose week one, well, you've just played the hardest game you're going to have all year. You get it out of the way. So I want to play Kansas City week one. Now, if we can't play Kansas City week one, my second choice would be the 49ers. Let's get them there with their quarterback, and let's go to war. You want to say you would have beat us in the NFC Championship game? Let's see what you have. I say week one. So I want either Kansas City or I want the San Francisco 49ers week one. But, man, we will be doing predictions even though they're early. But, man, this schedule doesn't scare me. People talk about, the schedule's so tough. You look at all the games at home, they can win all those games. You look at their away games, they can beat all those teams. The only team that really scares me that I think is going to be a problem is the Kansas City Chiefs. That's it. So I got to tell you, I think the Eagles are absolutely sitting pretty when it comes to the schedule, how it's going to set up. And I guarantee you people will be saying, oh, the Eagles got another easy schedule this year. And we're going to hear it the whole year, no doubt about it. Now, the other thing I want to say real quick is there's a lot of talk about Tyler Steen and the fact that rookie minicamp, he has been moved to guard. I actually think there's a really, really good chance that he is going to end up being the starting right guard when the season starts. I trust Stoutland to get him ready. The kid has tremendous amount of talent, and I think that if anybody could get him ready, I think it will be Stoutland. Probably going to be a pretty good battle between him and Cam Jurgens. But I think the Eagles want to kind of keep Cam Jurgens at center, and if Steen could come in and start at right guard, that would be a huge thing for us. It's pretty interesting because when we think of this last draft, you think of week, the first day of the draft with Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith, absolutely a great day. And then we think about the third day a lot with Ringo and the trade for DeAndre Swift. But, when you look at what they did to get Tyler Steen and then Sidney Brown on the second day, those guys, in my opinion, besides Jalen Carter, those two guys actually, I think, have a really, really good chance to come in and play. I think Brown has a chance to win a starting spot at safety, and I think Steen has a legitimate shot to start at right guard. So it's funny because we're going to always remember day one and day three especially, but it's day two that may produce the actual starters right away. So it's very, very interesting. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. We should be pretty busy this week. I should have a lot more videos coming out every day. Wednesday may be the only light day because I got a bunch of doctor's appointments and stuff. But should be pretty busy week. We will be live for the schedule, and yeah, it's going to be busy. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. Of course, don't be a dingbat. Remember, it's Howie Vision. We're all just living in it.
Oh, God. No. I want to be like the Eagles.
Who wouldn't, Mark? Who wouldn't? Philly 501, Mark Holmes 0, Denzel Washington out.